Hi, and welcome to Do You Kitchen. My name is Felicia. That's me. And today I'm going to prep two chuck roasts. This is about 4 pounds worth of chuck roasts for beef sandwiches. I'm going to season these and let them marinate overnight and then slow cook them the next day. So right now, we're just going to do the season portion of it. And I like to use beef base. The powder base is good, but sometimes I just like to use the paste instead because it gives it a little more flavor, deeper flavor than the powder, the dry beef base that you usually use for broth. And you've used this for broth also, so that's fine. And also, you can use any kind of beef you want for this. It doesn't necessarily have to be chuck roast. If you just have a $2 steak and you just want to make a beef sandwich for yourself, a $2 piece of beef. Like sometimes I do that. Sometimes you don't have money and you go to the discount grocery store, the superstore, you know what store I'm talking about, and they have the little chuck steaks and you can say, oh, I got $3. I can have a steak tonight. Yay. I'm so happy. I'm feeling good about that right now. So, and you buy that steak. So anyway, we're going to smear this on here, okay, on both sides. Put that over like that. And we're going to just do this. And actually, let me just grab a spoon out of here. Because I know somebody's going to say, oh, you're putting your hand back in the jar. You just touched the raw meat. And I'm like, yep, do your kitchen. I'm doing this. Okay. I might edit that part out though. You don't need to see that. Then I might not. You just might hear me say I'm going to edit that out. So anyway, we're going to get this on here. Hopefully I'm not taking too long to do this. So hopefully I'm not. Just get this all on here nice and even. And put a nice amount of it on it to bring out that beef flavor. And these are going to be fantastic. Just get yourself some rolls. If you want to use regular bread, that's fine too. If you don't like dinner rolls or any kind of Kaiser rolls. I don't, Kaiser rolls are okay, but to me, they was always a little bit too tough. I know they're durable to hold juicy meat or bratwurst or whatever using it for, but that was never one of my favorite rolls. So just gonna put that right there. Okay. So I have some rolls in here, but I'll show you that a little bit later, probably the next day when I'm preparing the sandwiches. Of course, you see them then. Okay, so we have the usual suspects here. We have salt. I'm using sea salt. I like the coarser salts better because I think they have more flavor. So, and again, when you're using the base and the salt, be cautious because the base do have salt in it, so you don't want it to be too salty. And we have pepper here. Be nice and generous with the peppers. With the pepper. I see my bell peppers there. That's what made me think about that. Say peppers instead of pepper. But anyway, nice amount of black pepper there. And the onion powder. And sprinkle that on here. Now I won't be using onions to marinate this, just the onion powder. Cause for this particular sandwich, I just like to have the peppers on it. Not saying it's a traditional Chicago thing or anything, it's just what I like. And cause I am from Chicago, but I'm not in Chicago right now. I'm in a secret location where nobody can find me. It looks like I'm not underground or anything, but I really am. It took a long time to blast out the rocks and bring stuff in because I had to cut the trees by myself because I couldn't hire contractors because I couldn't trust them. So I had to do all this stuff myself, and really this is all in my living space. It looks like it's a kitchen, but really it folds out to other things. But that's too much information. Back to the chuck roast. So now, oh God, cameraman, could you open this please? Again, I failed with the oh, thank you. He's so strong. Okay, and I'm going to put some rosemary on here because it's just one of my favorite herbs. I love rosemary. I just like the way it smells too. Very comforting. Okay, and another little secret weapon, just to give it just a little bit of sweet, I have here dry orange peels. Okay, this is, you're like, oh, dry orange peels, but trust me, it gives it that little extra something when you cook it. All right, so we got this going on. Let's just mish this all down in here real good so it just won't fall off the meat once I flip it. Gonna make it in there, make them all love each other, play well together, marinate together, you know, do things overnight together. Seasonings are freaky like that. So I don't know. Plus, when you put them in the refrigerator, you can see them all separate. When you take them out the next day, they're all commingled. We're not going to go there, though. That's just me living in the ground and not really knowing what's going on, but I believe that's what happened. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Yeah, it's not going to be in the same order as I did everything else, but as long as all of the seasonings are on here, that's all that matters. Get the black pepper here. Come on, don't be afraid. Black and orange get along together well, so, you know, that's fine. Not like it was black and another color that doesn't play well together, but black and orange, they play well together. All right, move that out the way. And some garlic powder here. Get that on there. And of course, in the comments, in my description, whether I'll have a list of measurements for these things. But right now, I'm just sprinkling them on by sight because that's what I do. Okay, onion powder and some salt. And if you want to use regular salt, that's fine too. If you just have the regular table salt in your refrigerator or cabinet or wherever you keep it, that's okay too. I just wanted to use sea salt this time. You can use whatever you want. And get a little rosemary on this side. Okay, just a little rosemary on here, and then tomorrow after I take this out, this will go in the slow cooker for about, I think about 4 hours. Let it cook really slow so it can be really tender. All right. Okay. All right. I think that is good. And sometimes I like to put them together because it makes it mix better. Now maybe it's just my head. I don't know. Just me. You know, imagining things. Getting lonely down here. That's why I'm making videos now because, you know, hell, cameramen just come when I'm cooking stuff. So we're not gonna talk about that. That's just anyway. So we're gonna all right, get these in a Ziploc. Now I don't think both of them are fitting here, so I'm gonna use 2 separate Ziplocs. Put that in there. And get some peppers in here. I'm using tricolor peppers. I don't think they taste any different. I think the flavors are the same for each color, but it's just for visual effect. So, oh, I don't know if you can see that back there. Let's do this. Let's move this up here. How about that? How about that? How about that? I'll bully the peppers. Oh man, I'll crack myself up. Okay. Okay. So, okay, now we're gonna put the second one in here. And just put these in the Ziplocs. These are generic Ziplocs. Again, you don't have to go buy the expensive Ziploc bags. And these are, like I said, just generic store brand Ziplocs. And put the peppers in here on this side. And lay that out flat. Okay. I'll do that. You think that how about now girl gonna sue me because I said that? Did she patent those 3 words? I don't think so. So, you know, anyway, I'll let her have a sandwich. We'll probably be okay. We'll be okay. Everybody like to eat, right? All right then. Okay, now, and that's that. So we're gonna zip these up. Press the air out like that. And then finish zipping it. Do the same with this one. Zip it partially, almost, and then squeeze it up from the bottom. Fold it over. Keep keep it folded, finish sipping it, and that's it. Now we're gonna let these bad fellas just marinate overnight, and then tomorrow they will go in the slow cooker and cook for 4 hours, and we'll take it from there.